Yes, Massive and crew. This is a quick little video about workflow in Cubase, how to set up a little beat, get it going a little bit more, and also the main importance of this video is how to use your own samples, because what I found being a Cubase user for years, back in the day, I used to use Halion quite a lot, and that was when we was doing a lot of the Joker stuff and you know, that sort of era there. But Halion now doesn't come as box standard. Now if you want to load your own samples in, and what I found is a bit daunting trying to figure out how to do that, and respect to my mate TDK, gave me some good insight into the process of doing that. And I've also found another few little tips that can help you out along the way as well. So without further ado, here we are. So we're in the basic loading default of Cubase Pro 8. And on the side here, you've got your VST instruments, which is pretty cool. So I would click on that, and the sample, the sampler, sort of the nearest thing to a sampler would be to load Groove Agent. Now, Groove Agent is pretty much all you need to do everything. It's like a sampling drum machine, which I didn't actually realize at the time. And also, another way to load your samples in is use the media bay. Now I've just done a video about how to do that, and also just to let you know, there are a few samples from my forthcoming sample pack, Science Volume 2. I will put a link for you to download a few samples of little, you know, there's a little pack there, a little taste of what's to come. If you guys could just check that out, show some support if you find it useful, that would be great. Also, I'd like to know in the comments down below, what DAW do you use? You know, what sequencer do you use? Do you use ProSonus? Do you use Cubase? I want to know the most popular ones. And also let me know if there is any other videos that I can do to help you with your technical support, your music, etc. And I'll do my best to make that video and post it up. Okay, so moving on. We've got the Groove Agent open, and we're going to open up the mini browser. Now the mini browser is, you know, where you'd have all your samples, etc. And there's different file types. I've actually got mine set up to just load my own samples. So literally I'm going to go to there, go to my sample library, and then from there let's get a beat going. So let's see, for example, what is pretty cool, breaks. Let's go to breaks. Let's see. Okay, let's go back. I don't want to go into that folder just yet. I want to go into, hold on. No, actually, let's just go into breaks. Sort it. Right, so we're going to there, right? So basically I'm going to find a break that we could use, press play. Let me know if you find your media bay to be stable, because I've read various things about media bay online, and some people are saying it's stable, some people are saying it's not. I don't know, I have some sort of issues with mine. It seems to be pranging out quite a lot. Okay, so is this going to start plonking around? Brat, 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 brat. Wah! Right. Ah, here we go. Okay, so we're going to get a little loop. Okay, so here's a nice little loop, yeah? So basically, press stop. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to grab that Amen, we're going to drag it and put it onto here. Yeah, so you can see that's on the pad, right? The next thing we're going to do now is we are going to go to slice, and then as you can see here, it's sort of picked up the hit points that it's got auto detected, and you just hit create slices. And what that does now, when you press play, it makes a pattern up, yeah? So what we're going to do now is let's make that to 175. Press play again. As you can see, it's a little bit dodgy, but I think we can fix that quite easily. The next stage that we need to go to is go into the pattern. Now that pattern is able to show us this menu. When we put this, go to here, we go to drag MIDI pattern to host sequencer, and with a bit of luck and a spinning wheel here and there. Okay, so that gives us a little MIDI now, but if we drag this to Groove Agent, get rid of that. Turn on the metronome, press C. Okay, we got a little kind of extra thingy majiggy there, I don't know what that is, so let's get rid of that intelligent quantize, we don't want that. Okay, so quantize the 2 and 4, I think 2 and 4. Check that. Battling. Okay, so what we're going to do, we loaded that in, we got the MIDI files. Okay, so we've got beat down. Okay, so the next one is to load another instance. Okay, so we're going to go to get the next rack instrument going. So let's get rid of drum again, Groove Agent, another instance of it. Put that down there. Boom. So there we have 2. Yeah. Next on here, we're going to find a little bass sound. Go back up 1 level. Bass. Let's get a little dread. What we got here? Let's see. Some good few bass sounds. Yeah, we like that bass. Okay. So we get that. Now what we're going to do is we go to pitch, key range, flick that all the way up, flick that all the way down, and what that does is it spans it across the keys. Yeah. You can, if you've got Native Instruments machine, you could use that as a controller. You can also just literally you know, trigger your samples from your controller, etc., or even just on your keyboard. Turn my keyboard on. I'm not sure if that's going to cause a bit of a MIDI mayhem by doing that, because it was off to begin with. But anyway, the idea is you get your bass. Oh, there you go. Okay, so now at the moment the sample's playing sort of all the way through, which is what we don't really want. So what we're going to do is we are going to go to sample and go to no loop. So here we go, let's play that and see what we got. Loop that over. So all this is basically to show you how to have a workflow without actually buying any more samplers or anything. Just Cubase Pro straight out of the box, yeah? So here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we've laid down that, and so on and so forth. That's basically the idea behind it. Let's see. You know, quick little video how to do a really cool workflow. There's another way you can do some breaks on here as well. Let's see. So let's just get a sort of an empty raw break beat now. grab that and convert that into, you know, something that we can use up tempo. So let's go again. Once again, Groove Agent. Groove Agent has a lot of things in there. You can do filters, you can mess about with stuff. Filters are, I haven't quite mastered them yet, but they're definitely usable. And there's everything that you could possibly need here to you know, to make your music. All right, so let's get this up now. There we go. Groove Agent's just popped up there again. Oh, what we got? There we go. Okay. So we got a loop there, yeah? So that's a good one to work with. Right, so let's grab that. Drag it in. Yeah. And then go back to where we had it before. Yeah. So that means go to slice. Yeah. Go into slice. Some nice hit points. See them all here. This is the easy way to do it. I think you can adjust the threshold and stuff here. Yeah, you can, you know, make some modifications messing about with all this. You've got your minimum length of your transients, which is pretty cool. And now that should just be able to play a pattern. Nice. So now all we do now is literally go to pattern. Let's go to here where we've made our Groove Agent, and now what you want to do is you want to just grab this, drag it to where your Groove Agent is, and then you'll have your MIDI playing back with that. It probably won't go with this, but let's see. Oh yeah. And to be fair, that's literally all you need to know about Groove Agent to get you going, to lay down beats and stuff. Like I said, in the description, I'm going to put some samples from my new forthcoming sample pack, Busy Science Volume 2. If you like them, you know, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, etc. And also don't forget to order it. You can pre-order it on Samploids. If there's enough pre-orders, I will actually release it. Because at the moment I'm just kind of keeping the samples for my own use. I'm being a bit greedy because going through a phase where I'm just processing and processing and processing, and I can't seem to finish the pack. So, without further ado, enough respect, peace.